What's up, Chris? Hey, no breakfast. Jeffrey, Aaron, good to see you guys. Oh my gosh, I got an upgrade. Awesome. Let's see what that upgrade gets us. +2 accuracy. Woohoo! 13 backspin could be useful. Beautiful ball guide. 4.5. That beats out the Guardian. I basically have a not a Guardian, a Grizzly. What's up, Sam? I think the B-52 outperforms the Grizzly now. I mean, the ball guides are relatively the same, and there's not as much curl, but when are you ever using full curl with your long irons? Same thing goes with topspin. Now, backspin, yes, backspin, the Grizzly has the edge over the B-52, but aside from that, I think that this is going to be a B-52 bag from now on. I'm going to go into this and change my main. I mean, sure, there is one more upgrade, but I like that. I like that a lot. What's up, D-Champ? Sam? And yeah, exactly. I would give up that backspin to get, like you said, the other club, the Grizzly, is definitely a shorter club. It's the sniper of the bunch. What's up, Kevin? Anthony? Hey, Jess. Alexis Taft, good to see you as well. Sorry I'm late. I woke up at 1 p.m. I was up for about an hour or two, and I'm like, damn, I need a nap. I'm tired. I didn't go to sleep till the sun was getting ready to come up, probably around 7. I know the days are getting shorter. I have blackout curtains, so it's like when I'm in here, I don't know what time of the day it's in. It's like I'm in isolation, but I like it that way. My dogs, though, they get confused. When they go outside, they... like I open the door and they're just like, WTF, where is everything? Or, maybe they squint their eyes. They don't know what's coming. What's up, Greg T? Craig, not Greg. Aki, come here. Come here. He came to me before. I wonder if he'll say hi. Come on, Aki. Uh-oh, he's coming. Come on. Come on. You're doing so much better. Come on, Aki. Come on. He doesn't want to jump on Dude. Come on. Dude's laying at the foot of the bed. Go around. Come on, Aki. Everyone wants to see you. Come on. Come here. Let me get a treat. Oh, yeah. You know what that is. Oh, he found a way down. Come on, say hi. Here, I'll expand the Polaroid. We've been talking a lot about this guy. Come on. Say hi, everyone. Hi, guys. I'm feeling better. I don't know if I am better, but I'm definitely feeling better. I'm acting more like myself. Dude, you don't like those treats. I wish I had something else. Come here. Come here. This is old man Dude. Come here, pup. Come on. This is the gentle one. No, I don't know a better word for it. No diarrhea from either one of them in the past couple days, which is pretty awesome. I messed up my webcam. There we go. Sneak behind the Polaroid. Yeah, these curtains are super thick and they're pitch black. They're very heavy, and the only thing that sucks about them is, you know, like days like today, I have the window wide open, but it's so hard for the colder air to get in here. Hey Siri, what is the temperature?
It's 57 degrees right now.
So it's 57 degrees. It's probably like 70 in my room. So, hey. Okay, well, you guys know my rules. For par threes, I am definitely... What's up, Roger Scripelli? I hope I said it right. Oh my God, Aaron. I couldn't stay up for probably 20 hours, let alone 27. That's crazy. I don't think you're going to make it through. Oh, man. I do have my D-Champ shirt on. You just can't see it because it's black on black. Yeah, Roger. Very true. All right. We are going to start. Okay. We're going to start. I was hoping that there would be a special shot here, to get on the green in one. Perhaps there's not, because it's just not a good idea. But I am going to play the layup shot. Now, Ball Breakers plays it with the rock. I'm just, I'm going to do my best to basically just get up by those little bunkers there without getting too close and try to get the same yardage. So I'm going to use the second half of his notes if I can, get to that slider point. Oh, Jess, me too. Please tell me your husband's the same way. Because everyone I know, they mismatch. There's a freeze baby, and then there's us. We are not freeze babies. Perfect sleeping weather for me is like freaking 50 degrees in my room. And then I just like to have like the comforter pulled over me. All summer long and all winter long, I sleep with the same blanket. And the reason for that is, I'll tell you in a second. Let's see, 10%. The reason for that is this lag. Come on, straighten out. I guess I'd rather have lag on this drive because it's such a big drive. See, even if we get up too close, it should roll back some. We might have went too far. We went way too far. Wait, what was that number? Crap! I was looking at the sliders wrong. Oh well, anyway, I did, Flappy. I got the upgrade for the B-52 today, so now I got a B-52-7, which replaces my maxed out Grizzly. 337 just barely makes the list. Thank you, guys.
Perfect shot.
I appreciate you. How you doing, Flappy? Good to see you back, man. I thought it'd be a little too late for you. All right, so sniper, 20%, 8-7, 38%. We just barely made it. And what was that? The yellow, right on the edge of the fairway by the fringe. 6.1 back, 0.5 right. All right, and we're going to go 9-3 here. And hope this gets in. great.
Shot.
Maybe there's a funnel to be found. Oh, I like that we're coming straight back down. No, we're starting to angle off to the right, it looks like. Oh, no. All right, well, perfect might have been in. That hurts my feelings. So anyway, the reason I sleep with my comforter is because I have my air conditioner on full blast. Anytime it's over like 70, probably like 72 degrees, something like that. And I like sleeping in the cold, and I like being like tucked under my blankets. And then come wintertime, I've had snow outside. I always put my bed right next to a window because I need to be by a window for the coolness, and I'll crack my window open that much. And here in Ohio, and you know, all the states and countries north of us, you know, for those of you who live in the southern areas, 32 is not cold. I mean, it's cold to sleep in. I wouldn't want to sleep in a 32-degree room, but it does. Like, I don't really start complaining until it gets below about 15 degrees. PWI. I don't know what PWI is. '61 AC all year long. I like that. Still wearing sandals at 32 degrees. I probably would if I owned a pair of sandals. I'm just a shoe guy. Although I would like to get like a pair of slides or something. You know, just like you got to walk out to the trash can. You know, get the mail type things. All right. Let's see. Hole 11. Quarterback. Looks like or not quarterback, sorry. Not even close to a quarterback. We're playing 30%, 80% club. +4, 1.1 back, 0.5 right. A click of right curl. At the top of the +4 yard mark, red by the fairway. All right, let's go. Right, exactly, Golf and Sonic. I completely agree with you. And that sucks. I don't know if every place is like that. I hear San Diego has like the perfect weather year round. I don't know how that would be possible, though. I mean, I would think in the summer they would get really hot, being in Southern California. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. Ideally, I think because I've always lived right by Lake Erie, basically, you know, the northern part of the United States, if I could move somewhere and bring my family with me and, you know, like just kind of like pretend we were born in a different area, I probably wouldn't want to go any more south than Tennessee, because at some point it's just not worth it. Because like you go to Florida, in my opinion, in Florida, their summers are their winters. I wouldn't go back in that. (9-1), 80% club. It's going to be an 11.6 pool. I hate double pools. On par threes, anyway. And then it was a click of right curl. So I think that's my click. Whoa, that was like a double great. Are we in trouble? Yes, we are. Johnson City, Tennessee is nice. I love you, Neo. I love all you guys. What's up, ball breakers? That was definitely not on you, ball breakers. Horrible time to come in. I don't know why I hit a double great there. Makes absolutely no sense to me, but I did it. I did it. Yeah, I know the oceans generally keep the coastal areas a little bit warmer. Like I think it's much colder in, say, Minnesota than it is Maine. But I could be wrong. I'm not 100% certain about that. I thought it was a reverse sand bump. I thought that, you went into the sand after you landed and then it somehow magically popped out. Get in the hole. Bail me out. Bail me out. Bail me.
Nice on.
Ooh. Let me see here. With all this top spin, I don't think there's a... Ooh, can we get another one of those little bumps back? I don't like that. All right, I know it shows it's going off. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm even going to underpower it just a tad bit.
Great shot.
Okay, so the reason I did that is it showed it was going to be too short or it was going to be too long. There was no in between there. I know Minnesota's definitely colder than Cleveland. Like probably not southern Minnesota, but so what is the average temperature in Cleveland? Hang on. Cleveland, Ohio, average February temperature.
The average high in February is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. The average low is 24 degrees. It has an average of 5
Okay, so I'm going to go with January. January, this is crazy.
10 snowy days and 14 inches of snow. An average day in February has 10 hours of daylight.
Okay, so January, I guess, is a colder month. So it says January, 34 degrees. Is the high and 23 is the low. I don't know where the heck they get that because that's just not true. There's no way we stay above freezing in that time. That's insane. But anyway, where'd you say you're from? Connecticut? Connecticut's a pretty small state, so I don't need to know exactly where. What is the average temperature of Connecticut in January?
Here is information from rssweather.com.
Okay, so the high is 34.1, but the low is 17.2. And that says Hartford. So I guess it is colder where you're at. I stand corrected. Archer Matthews, what's up? So basically, you don't want to be in any part of the northern United States. Let's see here. We're going to have a tailwind, it looks like. And how do I want to go about? I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go straight. Max OP. And then he has... Let's see. Let me put in a Power 5 ball. Just to see, what is that, a Power 5 with a top spin boost? Yikes. Okay, I'm not going to waste the top spin boost ball, so I guess I'll do more of a layup. But I will do with a Thor's hammer. Because distance is not going to be a problem with a tailwind. And he did not give elevation here, so I'm just going to go with a default 10%. His is basically, you know, just set it up down the middle, full overpower. And it's a shot that I would like to take, but it wouldn't be my shot. I don't know how to, you know, make a shot like that and dial it in. I'd probably end up in the rough somewhere or something. Oh, it's actually a power 4 ball. Okay, power 4 ball with 3 top spin boost and also wind resistance 2. Oh, I didn't do that in here? Oh, no, you're right. I didn't do it in... Yeah. Crap. A little late for that, but I will definitely do that after this. Thank you for that, Flappy. See, I could do the Atom thing, but if I ever do the Atom thing, it's going to be only during the winter months. So I'd be a snowbird. I think that's what they would call us.
Perfect shot.
And now we probably are going to have the Grizzly. As long as we don't go too far. I was afraid we might go all the way up into the rough, but that wasn't a problem. Oh, was it 0, Roger? 0, 10%. With that wide of a fairway, it's pretty good. Yeah, Alan, that's true. And crocodiles. If there's anything that scares me more than black widows and brown recluses, it's freaking crocodiles. So we finally have the perfect setup for our new B-52, and
Great shot.
we can't even use it. Because I switched it everywhere except for in my bag. Ooh, perfectly over, but into the sand. He probably wanted to clip the rough with his last bounce, and he would have been safe. Okay, well, this actually kind of works out to our advantage because there is more backspin. Seven one. Well, about 8-7 because we weren't total full max, I don't think. We'll hit it great because we just can't hit perfect. We want to go up the hill and get some momentum. Momentum was good, but accuracy wasn't. All right, so the next hole we're going to be looking at is hole 13. And it's going to be 1-to-1, so we don't even need this. But I don't think we're going to use that club again, so I'll just set that up.
Perfect shot.
Oh, that would infuriate me. Perfect shot, just... I would love to, James. Good to see you, buddy. But my agoraphobia only lets me go about 3 miles south of where I currently am, which is nowhere near Orlando. And even at that 3 miles, I can't even stay at that. You know, that's just like practicing and staying in the car. All right. Let's get our B-52 in every bag that we have, because it is now taken. Although, you know what? I might still have to use the Grizzly, because Tony Richardson's notes are with the Grizzly. You know, for the shootouts of par threes. I almost said par 10s. Tour 10 par threes. Okay, 1-to-1. 1 top, 3 left. Wind based. Oh, and then based on what direction we're adjusting in. Okay, I got it. Will depend on how much curl we need. I would like to go with, do we have the rugby ball? Yeah. The reason I want to go with the rugby ball is, nope, we need 3 left. Do we have another ball? Probably not. I don't want to waste your time. So probably go NASCAR. I think that the mean green's a little better than the NASCAR. Because the mean green, I believe, has 4 side spin, if I'm not mistaken. But I want my adjustment to be as little as possible. It's definitely not bad up here if you come up here spring or fall, like October. Happy October, everyone. Oh, wait a minute. Someone's got to wake up that guy who sang that song. Does anyone know where he lives? Live near him? The guy from Green Day, right? Dad jokes. All right, awesome. We go first. We do the rough bump. We want like right here-ish looks good. We're gonna go 1 top, 3 left. Okay, now it's all in the pool angle. So we're kind of aiming almost at that tree, or a little bit to the right of the tree. I don't know. Crap, I don't know. 5-2, 1-to-1. We don't need that.
Perfect shot.
Was it left curl, not right curl, I hope?
Nice on.
I guess I needed a little bit more. I love these pictures on the notes. Yeah, tomorrow we're getting up into the upper 70s, Sonic. I think it's going to hit 78 tomorrow. So summer's still throwing a couple punches, but I don't think it's going to make it. Well, it's obvious it's not going to make it as winter's coming. But again, I've been enjoying the mild winters. I really have.
Perfect shot.
What's up, Smooth Operator? A -33 in Expert. Awesome, man.
Nice on.
Even us who live in Cleveland have that, James.
Rudy.
Yeah, Alan, I've never been to Vegas, and I feel like I'm in the minority, at least for the United States. One of my childhood friends just moved out to Vegas, so I'll probably never see him again. All right. Now this one, I am taking Ball Breaker's shot 100% because I just ain't that good at going down these big hills. So we got the Berserker. We're going to be playing Power 5, 5%. And I just want to take a look for a second. Max plus 5, push to max. 5 top, 2 right. Max OP, half a ball of right curl. Yellow ring at fairway to the right. Gotcha. Okay, let's give this a shot. I think I understand it. It's pretty straightforward. Can't forget to push up to max. Can't forget full overpower. Yellow right by the fairway. On the rough. Hey, Mind Fair, thanks. Heat phobia, fear of hot climates. I wasn't like this when I was younger, but I was also half the person I am now when I was younger, so...
Perfect shot.
He hit the fairway. That was actually a beautiful shot. All right, ours is a little different, but was it right spin? Yep, 5 top. 11-8. It's going to be 10-6. Push up to max. Full overpower. Half a ball right curl. Try to hit perfect.
Perfect shot.
And hope for the best. First bounce on the fairway. Second bounce on the fairway. Looks like we did well. Come on. There you go. Awesome. I'll take that.
Nice on.
This should be in. Daffy Duck says, RJ, I hate this game, but I love it. I hate getting old. I think you mean over minus 32. Master should have been 33.
Perfect shot.
Got the shakes on 18. Great left. Second shot.
Eagle.
What's up, Rupin? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, this game definitely is responsible for a few of my gray hairs. They need to up the price of the all ball packs and include touch of gray or whatever it is with each ball purchase, so we could hide that. Like, man, you got so much stress in your life. I play golf, Clash. Oh, you poor thing. All right. We're going to go power 3. Did I not switch that? I use power 3 settings. I'm a dummy. Glad it worked, but I mean... I want to use Titan here, but I'm not going to, because the second shot is a rough bump between trees, if I remember correctly. So I'd rather have lesser second adjustment. So instead of, what is a Titan? Wind 1 or wind 2? I don't know. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, I haven't wore the headset in quite a few streams, and it's because I have a proper room. I'm isolated from the rest of the house. The closest person to me, let's see, where I'm touching now, and over there is the kitchen, and then I have the in-laws living in our living room, and you know, my son lives up above there. So yeah, it's, you know, I'm not like too worried about people making noise and causing problems. And all right. 6-0. Really hoping for the first bounce to be fairway, and then if the second bounce clips the rough, I'm okay with that. Or, well, it was the third bounce, my bad. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. I felt like I would have been okay if that last bounce clipped the rough and rolled out. I was really scared about that second shot. What's up, Julie? Titans win too.
Perfect shot.
So yeah, the headset was twofold, but one of the reasons is actually null and void. I really thought that the music and, you know, all the sounds that I hear would cause an echo with my microphone, because my, you know, it would play regularly and then my microphone would pick it up and we'd just have like an endless type reverb type thing. But that wasn't the case, which is awesome. Try to stay away from. And then the second thing was noise canceling. So if someone in the house was yelling or whatever, I wouldn't even know it, and then it wouldn't throw me off.
Perfect shot.
I think this was supposed to be minus 10%. Yeah, I messed that up.
Nice on.
Didn't look at the notes on the second hole. Back to the sniper. 20% on this next shot. Yeah, right, exactly, Mindfair. And then on top of that, because this is the back nine, we'll see this again on the back nine for the weekend, so at least we'll get it again, you know? Sonic, you never get... Now, when you say you don't get hurricanes, do you... I would assume that you do. Occasionally. It's rare. It doesn't happen every year. But sometimes it'll happen twice in 1 year. If a hurricane goes into the Gulf and basically hits Texas, depending on the way the weather's aiming or whatever, we will get the remnants. And we have had tropical depressions, or maybe it's just a tropical storm. I'm not sure what the term is, but we'll have sustained 50, 60 miles an hour wind. The power will go out. It sucks. But it's awesome. No, it's not even awesome. I love sitting out on the front porch for thunderstorms, which is something I haven't done in a while. But, sitting out, so if you were to sit out on the porch, trust me, I tried it during one of those sustained 50 mile an hour type winds. You get soaked anyway because the rain is just coming down sideways. All right, we're going to have to step it up. Let's see. The top. Okay, so we need the top what? Is it the top 60? Oh, right here. 65%, but whatever. Top 65%. We need to do something here. I mean, nothing particular, but I don't like leaving it to chance. Oh, geez, Jess. You guys get tornadoes often in, was it Connecticut, I think you said? Mine fair, don't worry about it. It was funny, I was actually talking to someone the other day, and they were like, oh my god, your video has 3 dislikes on it. I didn't know people disliked you. And it's like, I wear it with like a badge of honor. The fact that someone doesn't like the stream and, you know, still came, gave me a view, whatever. You know, I think it's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. When I first started out my channel, let's see. I would have killed for, all right, 2 right, 4.2. For, you know, for trolls or dislikers or whatever. It does bother some people, so I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it, but me personally, I don't pay attention to my like, dislike. I could care less. Some people can't have better aim. I don't know. Honestly, if you want to test me, if you think I'm full of crap, leave a dislike. It does not bother me at all. The fact that I get to sit here and play a game and talk to such awesome people is why I'm here. I'm not here for the like-dislike ratio. You'll never get 100% of the people to like you. No matter what situation you're in. Dale, what's up, man? Some people are funnier to make, or easier to make fun of. I mean, some people have come in here. I'm not going to advertise it, but I do have weak spots. You know, I've had people come in and say something that, you know, really got me riled up. And I'm stupid for that. But, you know, I'm not going to just give it out or whatever. It's probably super obvious, but...
Nice
for the most part, like, especially now because I'm conscious of it, even if someone did come in, I would know that they're trying to rile me up, and I would have the foresight to be like, oh yeah, okay, well, this person's only saying that because they're trying to get me riled up or whatever. What really sucks is when I'm caught off guard and I'm having like a bad day to begin with.
Birdie.
But yeah, it does not bother me in the least. I appreciate when you guys say something. I appreciate when my friends, say something to me. Like kind of like, oh, they didn't like your video. Well, I don't like them, and it's like, I'm with you 100%. I that's awesome. Thank you, but really, it's not necessary. Okay, so I took this shot twice yesterday, and both times I've hit a frickin' tree. Hit the thumbs up because RJ doesn't care. Damn, someone ban Colt right now. Someone ban him. Colt, I told you that in confidence. I'm not going to give it one more chance because this is a Expert 3 account and I'm getting kind of desperate. I'm going to use Ball Breaker Shot here. So max plus 10. As much as I'd like to try my shot, I don't know why, but I keep going through them frickin' trees. No OP, max left curl, second bounce just in fairway. Okay, I think I know how to take this shot now. I'd like to take it the normal way. I really would, right through the trees, but I don't know what the heck I've been doing. Both times I hit a frickin' tree, and the one time I stayed behind the tree, and the other time I was able to roll down the hill into the sand. I think my elevation's screwed up on it. What's up, Dan? Frankie just gave a pro tip for free. Appreciate you, Frankie. Flin Flan Flu. Well, he's doing the quarterback shot that Rupin was talking about. Oh, and by the way, there's 40-some people in here. I just want to let you guys know, if anyone's looking to join a clan, we are always in the top teens in Masters. So one of these times, I feel like we're going to squeak into the C100. If you're active, we'd love to have you. You don't have to put up thousands of clan points, although we'd prefer it. We have 5 open seats right now, so anyone who'd like to get in can get in. Okay, so it was 3 left, 5.8 top. And then we just back it up like that. Yep, that looks right. Although his says plus 16. That can't be right. Oh, it's backspin. That's why. There we go. 8-9. That could have been disastrous. It's going to be 7-9. No overpower. Full left curl.
Great shot.
Oh my God, that 5.8 topspin would have been horrific. Again, I would have loved to have used my own shot here, but I just keep hitting them trees. Not for me. He's a good player. Look at those expert golds.
Eagle.
All right, glad we got the eagle, because we got birdies before. That'll help a little bit. But we left a lot out there, you know. I see a lot of minus 32s, so on and so forth, and I think we're still in trouble. We might not make this. So what I would... Okay, we have tailwind. So what I'm going to do here, I might have to make up a bag. Okay, I'm going to bring the cat. I'm going to bring Thor's hammer. Because I'd really like to have a putt for my second shot. So there's Thor's hammer. There's the cat. 10% for the first one. We're going to stick with a power 3 ball, but we will go with a Titan. It looks like it's a... Oh, it's not a straight tailwind. I thought it was. So actually, because it's not a straight tailwind... Actually, you know what? What is a pudding? We're going to go pudding ball. No reason to overpower. I don't know if a condor is possible for me on this. I'd have to go 100% OP. I'd probably need an APOC. Totally maxed out with power 5 front top spin boost. I don't even know. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it does, Jess. Oh, my opponent was in our clan, are you in my clan? I mean, that's the thing about that. I used that shot with great success. Awesome. Quarterback. Well, I mean, really, what's the difference between a quarterback and a Thor's hammer on this particular hole? They're both 100% accuracy. They both have amazing ball guides. I guess a quarterback might be easier because it doesn't quite go as far, so it'd be easier to find or hit it with absolute max. But I can always put a little backspin on if need be. But quarterback is a good choice. All right. We're gonna put about... I'll put red ring here. I'll stick with the power 3 because we're at plus 16. 8, 5. And I'll put about half a ball.
Great shot.
That sucks that I hit great, but it's a super accurate club, so maybe we'll be okay. Hey, pie. All right. Looks like a sniper would have sufficed, but we have a decent ball guide. Oh, this says minus 30. We have a good enough ball guide, you know. If we get the albatross, it'll be a lot more on the luck side, but it would also still be luck if we did it with the sniper. It's not like we're dropping snipers all the time. No, you didn't stutter, Colt. Trust me, I would have loved to put a -5 up on this one. Turn right. Nice. That might go... No, it's going to be wide on the other side. Very close.
Nice on.
All right. 7-9. It's going to be 3-3. Putting baby curl on. Don't know if it's necessary.
Great shot.
Great sucks. Oh, we're coming in a lot hotter than I wanted to, but... You might have to do a full backspin shot with that. Just because it's such a steep hill.
Eagle.
Alright, let's get ready to go to hole 10 again. Even full backspin doesn't do much, but actually when I go up, it slows it down some, so I really don't... The wind isn't going to affect this. I can't see it affecting this.
Great shot.
Especially with a grate like that. Hit the pin and go in.
Eagle.
Alright. Is that going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. No, we did not make the cut. The only good thing about not making the cut is maybe... Damn, it would have taken like a -30 to make the cut. The only good thing that could come out of this is maybe they'll drop me back down into... Expert 2. That sucks. That's one less day to play with you guys, or 1 hour less on the weekends, however we decide to do it. Let's see. My other account, I didn't get a single chest. The other account, I was filled with chests. Alright, switch accounts. I like switching this way anyway, because then it doesn't show, you know, I don't have to pause it for my phone number or anything. I'm going to grab a pop out of my mini fridge, so I'll be back in a sec. Oh, these old bones. All right. Are you in the... You didn't join the Clan Dale, did you? Are you Augie? That sure as hell looks like you. Where'd my voice go? Wow. Oh. Wow, I couldn't... I'm trying to clear my voice. Dale in the clan. That is awesome. Woohoo! I'm glad I mentioned it. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot something. Love me some Dale. That's what you get, Dale. You've been an awesome guy since day one. Thumper, what's up, buddy? I don't know if you're in here. Well, hopefully Expert 2, that isn't the case. Yeah, minus 29 sucks. Man, I would have thought that Dale would have had like 3 or 4 clans of his own where he was president and everything. It's awesome to have you, man. Minus 40s. I've never hit anywhere near a minus 40. So that is crazy. All right. Let's begin again. Plus 10%. Should be easier to get in, but we're not going to use that as an excuse of any kind. We got to earn it. Geek Army. Fun fact for $10. Wait a minute. Not only do we get a fun fact, but we also get $10. Thank you, Jason. Woody dies in Toy Story, and the other toys watch in horror as the boy plays with a corpse in the sequels? No way. What can I play for you, Jason? Awesome to have you here, buddy. Thank you so much for the $10. Can we get some love for Jason Arno, a.k.a. Golf Clash Geek Army, in the chat? Is that a real thing, or is that like one of those, like, you know, urban legend type things?
Perfect shot.
Thank you, Mindfair. My son got sent to the principal's office in high school for asking if they had pop while in lunch line. Great start of the year. Daughter already suspended and son in trouble for nothing. Why would you get in trouble for asking if there's pop in the lunch line? Oh my God. Talk about ridiculous zero tolerance BS. Zero tolerance for what? That's why you can't have zero tolerance. I have no clue how this is only 10%. 5 from Dale. Thanks, or blame KD. Happy to be in the clan. I'm going to thank KD. It's awesome to have you. For Woody, please, if you're wearing a hat, please remove it. Did anyone see my drive yardage? I'm with you, Dwayne. I can't repeat what you said, but I'm with you. What can I play for you, Dale? Can we get Dale some love in the chat? Not only does he join the clan, but he also drops a 5 spot. How does that work? We get a fun fact and we get paid for the fun fact, and then we get someone like Dale to join the clan, and then he also, like, I feel like I should be paying for these things.
Great shot.
All right, thanks, Dale. I appreciate you, bro. Is there anything I can play for you before you go?
Nice on.
We went to the movies with Liz's kids. 347, so I went too far. Okay. That's minimum. I'm going to invent my own little thing here. Plus 20. 9-1. There's no way I'm going to have enough room for this adjustment. 8-8. Maybe I will. Okay.
Perfect shot.
I think we're going to come into the right.
Nice on.
All right, Dale says he wants crabs when he gets back. So we'll give him crabs now, but we'll also give him crabs when he comes back. That way, just in case, you know, he gets tied up somewhere, doesn't make it back, whatever.
Birdie.
Hey, Bane.
Birdie.
And then when he comes back, we'll play it again. That is an awesome emoji. I want to do that to one of my wall outlets. Obviously, like in my bedroom or something. But I got a like all wood bedroom, so all my outlets are brown. So I'll have to buy like some white out or something and do it. It probably wouldn't look as cool. All right, 30%. Let's go. I did adjust min. What's up, Paws and Putts? I thought I was closer to minimum. Fuzzy Elf, yes. I was a completely different person when I was in high school, so for all I know, you could have been the biggest bully in high school that there was. Paws and Putts, oh my god. I was watching like so many of your old videos today. What was it? You're Adam the dog trainer. The comparison videos, I love them. 1.1 back, 0.5 right. That's more than 0.1. All right, cool. 9-0, 80% club. It's going to be 11-5. Once again, a double pull. I hate that. I never drop double pulls. That's 10. 11-5. This time we hit double grade on the left. At least there's no doubt we'll hit the rough. This hole just has my number. Last time I missed the rough bump completely. This time I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to be sure that I didn't miss the fairway. So rather than try to hit perfect, Smooth Operator's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Smooth Operator. What can I play for you, bro? Can we get some love for Smooth Operator? I can't even name everything that I got suspended for. I actually got expelled twice. The first expulsion was for the rest of the school year. The second was I wasn't allowed to go back to school. So no high school reunions for me. Not that I could go anyway with my anxiety. But you know, you threatened your football coach? I threatened my vice principal. And that's how I actually got expelled the last time. Not trying to one-up you. As a matter of fact, to be completely honest, if you've seen my vice principal and you see the average coach, you would say Colt was more of a man than I was. Smooth operator, what can I play for you? You know what I wanted to be? I wish I had smooth operator, Kristen. What's up, Mark Scope? I wanted to play football. I went to one football practice and I was surrounded by people I hated because I was kind of like a cross between a stoner and a wannabe. You know, I basically smoked a lot of weed and wore saggy clothes and talked with an accent that I didn't really have. Not horrible, but, you know, you know how it was, especially in the 90s. I had braids in my hair once, if you need to know how bad it was. You know, and that's what was cool, I guess. You know, I look back at it and it's an embarrassing story, as James reminded us yesterday. But, yeah, I mean, the football team was filled with nothing but what we call jocks. I think there's jocks everywhere. And then I assume everyone would also like preppies. You just donated $5 to Save Monkeys? Well, now you get to pick another one because you spent the $5. The other one was for the membership. Oh, let me wait for the head to stop. What else could I play for you, Smooth? Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Could we get Smooth double the love? We want Thor's hammer here. Damn it, we want Thor's hammer with the sniper. Even though we're probably, yeah, we are probably going to have a sniper. Thor's hammer, sniper. Hey, Jack, what's up, man? I saw you say hi in the chat, and I said hi to you here, and then I'm like, oh, crap, he's probably not watching. So anyway, I moved from a neighborhood that was in, like, there's two schools that were, like, the biggest rivals. And in the 6th grade, my parents moved from one neighborhood to another. So I went from, you know, I don't know, I was kind of a quiet kid in the one neighborhood. I had friends. No one ever messed with me. I didn't mess with anyone. But then, because I came from the other neighborhood, I was hated, which is hilarious because I wasn't involved in any of the extracurricular activity that, you know, they would have hated me for. So I got bullied because of that, and I wasn't taking anyone's crap. So I fought back, and you know, that kind of changed me a little bit. It was I went to a rougher neighborhood. So I learned to box.
Perfect.
And by the time I got to high school, I had people that used to bully me want to box me, and they lost to the point where some of them didn't even show up when it was them that, you know, wanted to do it. You know, rather than street fight, you know, I don't know that I really didn't like to fight. I would fight, but see, the thing was, they knew I was a good boxer, so they didn't want to get into a street fight with me because they're like, what if I get embarrassed? However, if I get into a boxing match with him, if I win, you know, then I beat him at his own sport and I can continue, you know, to bully or whatever their thought process would be. But if I lose, I could say, well, I lost to you at your sport. You were supposed to beat me. Anyway, a lot of that power went to my head and I became a really bad kid. But the good that came out of it was I hated bullies so much that I became a bully to the bullies. So, like, you know, I'd be in class and people that I was cool with would occasionally... All right, we're going to call this mid. Let's see here. You know, would start picking on... Like, there was this one kid, I think I mentioned before, named Manish. And, no, not Manish, Mandir. He had a pretty large nose. And, you know, people always were just talking, you know, like making fun of him and, you know, embarrassing him in front of the rest of the classroom. And I would just be sitting back at my desk. So then I would make fun of something about who, you know, whoever was making fun of them. And rather than fire back at me, they would be like, oh, man, what's up, man? I thought we were cool, you know, like type attitude or whatever. And I'm like, well, we are cool. But why are you messing with this guy? So I wasn't really like grabbing people in the hallway and punching bullies like that. I would just kind of, you know, if they were teasing someone that was easy to tease, I would then in turn tease them. Oh yeah, Jack, especially middle school, huh? I never stole anyone's lunch money. I never had my lunch money taken from me. It was attempted, but it didn't happen. And it wasn't because I was tough, because this is when I was still a quiet kid, kind of getting bullied. This is what happened. I was in the 6th grade. You know, I was trying to make friends in class, and it just wasn't working out. You know, trying to be cool with a couple people, and they just kind of looked at me like, you know, bug off, whatever. So anyway, after school one day, I had this little kid come up to me. Like, he probably came up to, like, my nose or my mouth or whatever. And, you know, there was, like, he had, like, 4 or 5 of his friends with him. And, you know, he's like, oh, man, I want to fight. You know, like how 6th graders do. It's not, like, it's not 100% real. You know, it's not like 2 adults in a bar type thing. But it is. He was trying to bully me. He was trying to make me look like a fool, trying to do this and that. So I actually picked him up and slammed him on the ground. And, you know, he didn't get back up because it was on the cement. It hurt. I didn't physically hurt him. It just hurt, you know, like he didn't have any broken bones or anything like that. And then from the 6th grade and the 7th grade, I ran home from school every single day because I was getting chased by 4 or 5 kids. It got to the point that my mom would hop in her car and, you know, like drive up towards the school, and she would see me running and see like 4 or 5 kids running behind me. And that would embarrass me 10 times more because, you know, she'd get out of the car and yell at them and they'd all laugh at her. I'm like, Mom, I got this. So, yeah. And as it turned out, those kids that I didn't get along with actually ended up being the jocks and the, you know, the preppy kids. Yeah, I didn't hurt him. The cement did. I like that. That's how it is sometimes. It's how it had to be. Got jumped in projects growing up once, and when I finally fought back, I earned new friends. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I remember in a lunchroom one time, we kind of had to go off into a corner type area to return our lunch trays. And there was this guy that wanted to fight me. And this was before I was boxing, but it was like 9th grade, so I wasn't taking any trash. And I'm like, man, I'm not going to fight you. This is stupid. There's no reason to. You're just showing off. So anyway, I returned my lunch tray. Next thing I know, there's like a semicircle around me to the both walls. And, you know, this guy's in the middle and I'm in the middle. And I'm just like, hey, I don't want to fight you. So I'm kind of like walking backwards a little bit with my hands like this, and someone from behind me, it must have been with all their might, freaking pushes me So I would go flying straight forward towards this guy. And I don't know, maybe I had decent reflexes or something, but I like immediately was like, okay, this is it. So with that push, I then brought my hand up and I used all that momentum to throw the punch and hit him. And the people that were surrounding us, the one that pushed me, actually kind of helped me, win that exchange. And then we were in the frickin' office. I had this awesome brand new Ice-T t-shirt, like big emblem on the front and everything. And, oh, God, I missed that shirt. It was so awesome. So we're both sitting there at opposite ends of all the chairs on the wall in the principal's office. So I walk in first, and then they walk the other one. There's like 2 secretary desks there, and there's like 5 or 6 chairs between us. And just because I was a stupid kid, I frickin' took my shirt, ripped it open, and just ran right at him and started, to pummel him some more. And the principal and the secretaries were, it was crazy. Anyway, fast forward about 10, 15 years, and I'm like, you know what? I want to play softball, with the adults at the field at the park. So the one team that, allowed me to play with them, whatever the words are that you want to use, he was on that team, and that was very awkward. But we ended up getting along, so that was good. What's up, Kavak? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was a free frickin' boost. I took it. I think a lot of kids, because I knew one or two things were going to happen. I would be pushed, and then because of my forward momentum, he would have hit me square in the face, or I could have taken advantage of it, but in my head, I wasn't thinking that. I'm just like, oh crap, I'm trying to keep my distance between this, and some a-hole just freaking pushed me. I swear he pushed me with all his strength. It was a hard push. Okay, anyway, let's play. Enough yapping, RJ. All right, this is just 1-to-1. Yeah, Chris, it was crazy because my mom had to come home from work or come to the, our parents had to pick us up, and he lived with his grandparents. And his grandparents came into the office and literally just picked him up by his ear and walked him out. And he's screaming, "Oh, stop!" And my mom comes in. She's like, trying to do the parently thing, like, "Oh, what did you do? And go get your son." And I'm just like, shut up. Because I was such an asshole. I love my mom to death, and I'm not proud of that. But, the contrast between the two of us, and to think he was the frickin' bully and I was the victim. But I've told my mom 1,000 times, and I'll tell her 1,000 more. Thank you. 8-3. Thank you so much for not disowning me, because I had friends treat their parents less respectful than I did, and their parents disowned them. It's like, thank you for, just dealing with them growing pains or whatever. I apologize to my mom I don't know how many times. It's fun to tell the stories, but then when I start to think about how I treated people in my family, both my grandparents are dead on my stepfather's side, but one time I was walking down the street, high as a kite, just marijuana, but still with my friends, and they pull over. Like, "Hey, RJ, aren't you supposed to be in school?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "'Cause I'm high." And they literally, I'm talking like 65, 70-year-old people like this. And they made this face like, "Oh my God, what did he just say?" And just drove off. Like I was a total butthole. Oh, we got a fight story to read after we okay, here we go. Jess said this similar to Detroit. Okay, I had a knife held to me by a bully in the projects, but used my bike as a block and weapon, all martial arts stuff my dad taught me, and knocked the girl out, but sure as hell wasn't stupid, so I ran. Her sister grabbed my hair, and I grabbed hers and sucked under and slid. I would never disown my okay, that's a different one. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I don't have I swear I always sound like I'm one-upping someone, but this is not one-upping you. Trust me. I was in class and I was talking trash with another kid in like second period, and we were supposed to fight after school. Well, anytime I was supposed to fight after school, I hated the anticipation. Once I got hit, pushed, slapped, whatever, it's like I would just click into like full rage mode. So I'm just walking home from school, totally expecting, he lived one street away from me. I'm just waiting for a group of kids to come up on me. Anyway, I'm walking by myself home. I got to I was probably like, I don't know, 4/5 of the way home. And he yells, "Hey, RJ." And I see he's alone. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm waiting. And he comes up to me and he freaking has a 22 revolver and just, walks like right up to me, puts his arm around me and puts his, the revolver, which obviously he had in school, right into my stomach. He's like, "Why don't you empty out your pockets?" And I specifically remember this because I borrowed my best friend's shoes, some brand new Nike Air Jordans, and wore them to school that day. I emptied my pockets. I had a gun to me. What was I gonna do, And he didn't look at my feet, thank God. And then, when I pulled out and had lint, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get shot here. I didn't think I'm gonna die. I just thought I'm gonna get shot, and that's gonna suck. So anyway, he puts the gun back away and like pushes off me or whatever. He's like, "Stop talking shit in school," or something like that. And I'm just like going home, like, then it's like it didn't hit me at first. It hit me after the fact. And then I'm like, oh my God, I could have died. There was four consecutive times in a 1-year period where I got a gun. I was held up at gunpoint. Another, I was walking with my friends. This is just to show you like how I would freeze up sometimes. We were walking to our dealers to get some, wacky tobacco. And a car pulls up and they roll down the window a little bit. And he's like, this guy's like, "Hey man, you all know where this street is?" And my buddy, tells him or whatever. He's like, "What you guys doing?" Acting cool and everything. He was probably in his early 20s. We're like, "Yeah, we're going to go pick up some weed." Well, what he did is he took a gun and held it. Like when you roll your window down a little bit, the spot by the mirror like goes down completely. So he had his gun to where it was right by the driver's side mirror and he was pointing it at us. He's like, "Why don't you give me your money then?" And I'm just standing there like time stopped. And my two buddies that were with me took off running, and there was like a gap where like normally there'd be a house, but there was a little patch of woods. And I'm just kind of sitting there like in a daze, like not processing what's happening. And then all of a sudden, one of my friends, if there's any kids watching, I'm about to cuss, one of my friends from the woods yells out, "Hey asshole, you coming?" Like as I was just... So that kind of snapped me out of it. And then I remember turning and running, but I had my fingers locked and I put them behind my head because I was so expecting to get shot in the back of the head. So I was running like this into the woods. But it was actually funny because one of your buddies just yelling from the woods, "Hey asshole, you coming?" Or, he didn't say this part, but it's like, or are you just going to sit there and hope he doesn't shoot you? Yeah, these places that I'm talking about, I still go there, but it's like it's so much safer in a car. When you're walking, you're a target. You're a big time target. But when you're in a car, it's just It's a lot safer. You know, you bypass where all the trouble would be. When you're walking, there might be a front yard full of people that don't like you for your color, for, you know, the colors that you're wearing. Now, this is the 90s, so gang activity was a lot higher than it is now. You know, when you drive past that, it's no big deal. But when you walk past it, someone's going to say something to you, especially if you're close in age. All right. I think I'm ready for this whole... I'm sorry, I'm starting to talk too much now. I love sharing these stories. The closest I probably came to death was we were walking along like parallel to a group. There was like 4 kids walking in front of the stores, and there was me and 2 of my buddies walking in the alley behind. And then we both came out at the same time. And 2 right, 5 top. He got hit in the face with a gun. They asked where a bus was. And my one friend knew the buses really well, so he walked up to him and told him. And then it's like he got punched in the face. So I thought. Oh, push. Yep, push to max.
Perfect shot.
So I ran up there, and they were like running back. You know, like kind of like running backwards, away, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I'll take that. And I walked to my buddy first, and he's laying on the ground, and his nose is just bleeding profusely. And I kick him in the ribs, and I'm like, get the F up. I'm like, he hit you one time. And he's just sitting there like so stunned and everything. And one of the kids lifted his shirt up. He's like, I'm a pop him. And like his friends are like, no, come on, man, come on. So I'm walking towards him to fight. You just knocked out my buddy. I'm not cool with that. Well, it happened in front of a bowling alley. Someone came out and called an ambulance. And I found out later he got hit in the face with a gun. And that's why he was so disoriented. Anyway, he needed surgeries and everything. So when they called 911, the cops also came. And they found a loaded gun on a tree lawn of a gas station. And we went to court. And I remember having to testify and everything. It was real freaking intimidating. It was the only time I really ever went to court for anything like that. And so these 4 kids, let's see, is at about 40%, I think. Claim that we shouted racial slurs at them. Let's see, 9. It's like, okay, first of all, we're outnumbered 4-3. Second of all, based on the neighborhood, we're outnumbered 10,000 to... I should have paid a little more attention on that adjustment. That's on me. But regardless, anyway, they got sent away for a long time. And I just, back then it was like, that's a lot like today, actually. If you pull the frickin' race card, people are afraid, like they just automatically assume you do it or whatever. It's like, what if we were to shout that out, we wouldn't just have 4 people wanting to attack us. And you could tell by the way we dressed. We weren't like wearing like rebel stuff or anything. Yeah, that seems like a 90s thing, Alan. I don't know. Well, maybe it's just not here.
Perfect
Well, thank you for the kind words, Tomania. Well, he just showed me up. Oh, Fuzzy Elf, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful, bud. I remember I actually had a nightmare that my brother was dying. And it was just a nightmare. And I called him that day. It bothered me so badly. So, I mean, I don't even want to touch that. Did I take that shot with the, did I adjust with, did I forget to put the Endbringer in? Because that's weird that that was up. Or did I just outright miss it? Yeah, I don't know if Fuzzy Elf is okay now, but I don't think that's something you ever quite would get okay from. Like I said, mine was just a nightmare, and it screwed me up for... Like, I remember the nightmare just with him saying that, and, it, you know, it depresses me, although it also depresses me that he had to experience that. Jeez, Jack. I'm the oldest of all my siblings, so hopefully, selfishly, I hope I never have to deal with that. If we all live long lives, I should be the first to go. 9 rings, and wasn't it like 11 point something miles an hour? Yeah, it should have been a 6.8 adjustment, and I did 9 rings, so...
Great shot!
Yep, I was too busy with the story that I cost myself a shot. Ah, Aaron, that's awful as well. Ah! Okay, so last time I just kind of set up to where it would look like the second bounce was going to clip the rough because we got a bit of a tailwind. Is it really 5.8? Wow, that...
Great shot!
Not only do I still have them, Dale, you probably picked the best time to ask for them. Hey, GB, Don Abels. I'm so sorry, Jess. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Like I said, I almost feel like I could relate just from a nightmare. Which, obviously, that's preposterous to think that you can. But
Great shot.
that nightmare was just so freaking horrible. I had a dream he was sick. He ended up passing on, and it just felt so real. And that's just a freaking dream.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Oh, well, I'm sure that would make him happy.
Eagle.
And it obviously makes you happy from your daughter's standpoint. Mindfair, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you.
Eagle.
All right, where are we going now? Hole 16, I believe. Yep. Hole 16, 20%. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, I lost my dad. I lost a cousin who was like a best friend to me. I think those are the two deaths that really kind of rocked me. But I can't imagine losing my mom or losing my brother or sister. And obviously, take me over any of my children, please. I would be nothing more than a husk if something happened to them, as I'm sure most of us would be.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, James, happens to the best of us. And if I miss it by one stroke, I'm going to be so angry because I made a improper adjustment just because I was talking so much. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how I feel if I'm a stronger person or not, but I feel like in some ways I'm stronger, in some ways I'm not. So I definitely understand what you're saying, because the way that death affected me was definitely a stronger, I'm stronger in the way that a death would affect you.
Perfect shot.
I forgot to put spin on. All right, ball breakers, that's awesome. If you want, hit hashtag or hit I don't think I can do it from OBS because OBS makes me sign in. But if you put exclamation point notes, it'll direct people to your channel and they can watch. I think that's like 25%. Oh, well, 25% or not. There we go. .3, I think someone had mentioned, is 25. Geez, like, how the hell do you even adjust? I think I adjusted like 4, and I think it's still gonna go in.
Perfect shot.
That was tiny. Yeah. It wouldn't let me zoom in.
Birdie.
Awesome, Jack. Oh man, being a grandfather has been an amazing highlight. Probably the best day since my son was born, I would think. All right, once again, just because I'm unsure of my skill and I really want to make it through, I am going to use ball breaker shot here. Worked great last time. Although I almost put 5.8 topspin on, which would have been crazy. Awesome. Thanks, Golf and Sonic. So how many grandkids you got, Jack? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, okay. Thanks, Don. Hopefully that happens. Let's see. Is he going to actually go through the trees? I don't understand. That's a pretty wide gap. So why was I... Oh, okay. Well, with this particular wind, it's probably easier because it's a tailwind. But I'm still going to use the other way. What's up, James Taylor? Awesome. Great to hear. I mean, it'll suck for me now that my minus 26 didn't make it, but maybe it'll get me relegated, you know? I'd be insanely happy to be back in Expert 2 with that account. The problem is, every time I go back to Expert 2, I end up playing really good the next up. See, there's something up with it. All right, 3 left, 5.8 back. We're pushing up all the way. Ball guide almost into the rough is my adjustment. 6, 7. Full left curl, no overpower.
Great shot.
I don't think a great right's going to hurt it. I don't think a great right or a great left would hurt. Let's see if I'm wrong. Nope, we should be good. Awesome. That's infuriating. Take it out further. Put your target closer to the flag. Oh, he might be able to totally... Well, no, he's going to hit... Well, at least he got on the green. Well, not the green, but, you know, the fairway, I guess. Call this about 33%.
Dilly.
What's up, Wade?
Perfect shot.
Wade drops $10 and says good luck. Thank you very much, Wade. What can I play for you, buddy?
Eagle.
Can we get Wade Ludaway some love in the chat? So at best, we're going to get a 27 here. But on this particular one, it's... Okay, top 55 make it. There's only 4 hours left. And a 27 will take me quite a ways up if I'm able to secure it. There's no guarantees. I'm going to go with a power 4 ball, but I'm not going to switch that just yet. Because our drive is usually from like the plus 16 area. Let's see, I got to have some crappy balls that I don't really care about somewhere in here. Nope, nothing but decent balls all the way through. I'll go with the V12. You know, the V12, no, I don't need that wind resistance. What's the open ball? The open ball doesn't suck at all. 4 and 2. I think I'm going to go with the V8 ball just because it's such a skinny fairway. This is definitely not a crappy ball at all. Well, I'm so happy you're here, Wade. Play anything. Do you like football? Ooh. I'm like, I don't even know what I was gonna. Alright, I'm playing this very careful. I kind of wish I would have brought Thor's hammer. Better ball guide.
Great shot.
Condor time again? I'll be happy if I end up on the fairway. Wow. Okay. I'll take that. How you been, Wade? You know, Jack, a rock isn't a bad club. Rock and Thor's hammer is basically the same club on this particular hole. They both have 100 accuracy. They both have a great ball guide. And you're not going to be using anywhere near all the top spin on your Thor's hammer. And if I would have known I was going to get up that close, I feel like the sniper would have been a good choice. $28.5 hours. Sheesh. Hopefully you're going to bed after this. I don't think we rolled up the hill enough.
Nice on.
Hoo-wee. $28.5 hours. I could not do that. Exactly, Fuzzy Elf. Hey, oh, your oldest daughter just showed up. Well, that's good and bad. It's awesome that you get to see your daughter. It sucks that it means you're going to be staying up. You'll have to let me know tomorrow how many hours you ended up staying up in total. So we secured the Eagle, which will put us up in like
Eagle.
lower 40s, upper 30s, if I remember correctly. No, upper 40s, lower 30s. If I might have said that wrong. I don't know. My buddy just texted me. Probably going to be getting on Call of Duty here in a moment. Perfect
Great
timing.
shot.
Yes, but I'll be off in 5 minutes.
Eagle.
All right, let's see where we end up. Same score as the other account. The difference between Expert 2 and Expert 3, I go all the way up to 26th place. Was in the 70s on the other one. Jeez. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and can't wait for the weekend. I don't know if I should do... You know, I'm probably going to do 2 hours on Saturday and just take Sunday off, because Sunday there's football, and also I go to my daughter's. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I won't see you guys Sunday, which will suck, because then I doubt there'll be another 9-hole tournament, so I probably won't see you for like 8 days. But whatever, we'll work on that. At this point right now, though, we're very happy to have at least one account that looks like it's going to the weekend. You guys absolutely rock. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming. Awesome. There is a 9-hole tournament. Let's take a look, see if it's on. Deep Sea Is this Oasis? Dunmore. Ooh, I like this course. Very nice. Perfect timing. Thanks for the heads up, guys. Well, then I guess I'll see you Thursday. Wrong button!